information, or you can email me, and my email address is jkrallooby@hotmail.com, and I always answer you.
I'm going to ask you to do that one more time because it's a lot of letters and somebody needs time to write them. Do it slowly.
Certainly. jkrallooby@hotmail.com.
Janice, it's a pleasure. If there's any message you'd want to get out to people before we end this, and like the last 20 seconds we've got, what would it be?
Research your turtle before you buy one. Make sure you know what is the most appropriate housing and feeding for them, and make sure that you are able.
Waiting us, we are now going to Save a Pet to show you some of the dogs and cats available there for adoption. We are looking at Salt and Black Pepper. They are both 8-month-old neutered males. Were abandoned. They were dumped and left in a box somewhere. Someone found them, brought them in. Salt seems to be the more outgoing. Salt is the smaller of the two, I believe. That Salt with the whiter chin. Black Pepper is a little bit shyer, but they're both very sweet. And if you can tell looking at them, there's nothing they like better than a good cuddle. But if you can see, they truly do love each other. And they absolutely are looking for a home that they can go to together. This is Salt and Black Pepper. This is Miss Steak. She is a 1-year-old spayed female calico. Was found and brought in with a litter of babies. As per normal, the babies find homes really quickly. And Mom is still looking, although she is young and beautiful. She's terrified here. It's a little overwhelming. She can't cope with being here with a lot of cats, so she's still being a little bit shy. But if you look at her front feet, she's wearing white mittens. She's absolutely a glorious, gorgeous little girl looking for a forever home. Okay, this is Gimli. Gimli is a 6-year-old neutered male. He's a brown tabby, very sweet, very loving. He absolutely loves everyone, loves to be petted, loves attention. Brought in because he's had chronic respiratory infections, and his owner simply could not cope with the vet bills. I don't see him being sick now. I can't tell you what the future will hold for him. I know that he's been quite fine since he's been here. I think this is something you have to be willing to accept as a possibility, that maybe he will have colds. Nothing life-threatening, but colds. And that will be part of your responsibility if you adopt him. On the other hand, he will repay you by loving you to pieces. He will be with you. He will be all over you. He will cuddle. He's a big, huge, loving boy. His name is Gimli, and God, he needs a chance for someone to keep him forever and love him. And here's another pair that needs your attention. Again, if you're looking for a loving, loving twosome, these are Huntzberger and Natoma. Huntzberger is a 1-year-old, kind of medium-haired, black and white neutered male. Natoma is 9 months old. She is that beautiful, smoky gray, spayed female. Returned because the people who adopted them developed allergies to cats and couldn't keep them. And so they're back here. And here are two kitties who are outgoing and friendly and sweet and loving and deserving of a forever home, and thought they had one. And they find themselves bounced back to the shelter and the life of being a shelter animal because their owners just could not keep them. It touches my heart every time I see it. I'm hoping it touches yours. These are wonderful young cats. They are sweet and they are loving, and all they want is a forever home of their own. You're looking at Huntzberger and Natoma. They do have to go home together. As you can tell by looking at him, Titus loves his food. He's an 8-year-old orange tabby. Again, a cat that had been adopted out, returned because the owner simply didn't want him anymore. He likes to plop down anywhere. He'll lay on his back and wave his big belly in the air. He likes belly rubs. He likes to be cuddled. He likes to be petted. He has a big talk and purr when he's getting the attention. This is a lovely, loving, middle-aged cat. If you're looking for the original Fat Cat Morris type, if you're looking for a cat that will just love you to pieces and love attention from you, this is the guy for you. He is beautiful. He is loving. He is outgoing and friendly, and he says, "Don't steal my food." This is Titus, and Titus is looking for a forever home. This is our special needs kitty. You're looking at Ruby Red. She is a 3-year-old spayed female, beautiful, beautiful calico. She's a little bit afraid of that camera, so we don't want to freak her out too much. She's a talker. She'll meow at you when she's running around. She is playful, but she's terribly stressed here. Sometimes she won't eat. They've been having to force feed her because she's simply too frightened, too sad, too lonely to eat. And that's tragic. This cat will starve herself to death if they don't force feed her. And she's starving and she's grieving because she doesn't have a home of her own, and she doesn't have people to love her. Ruby Red needs to get out of here. She will do beautifully with anybody who will simply love her. That's all she wants, is to share love, to get love, and to give it back. She's sad and she's alone, and her name is Ruby Red. This is the first dog we're showing you today.